Hi viewers, again welcome you YouTube channel of Chamila Devi Institute of Pharmacy. Now after the structure of phenothiazine, we must look into the modification which is carried out on the nucleus of phenothiazine, and that modifications result in what type of changes in the activity of phenothiazines. So for the modification of activity, there is the need to check out the area where different changes can be carried out. So in case of phenothiazine, the two prominent zones are identified, that is the modification on the nitrogen of phenothiazine ring, that is on the 10th position, and the carbon on the second position, means A ring of the phenothiazine. Apart from that, the modification also feasible on the carbon 1, carbon 3, carbon 4 and sulfur. So these are the modifications are possible. So the key modification which is carried out on carbon 2 is represented by R2 group. Key modification which is take place on the carbon on the nitrogen 10 position, that is R10. Look for the different possibilities. So if you look for unsubstituted phenothiazine, this unsubstituted phenothiazine doesn't show any activity, but they have good lipophilicity, which is responsible for the penetration of phenothiazine nucleus to the brain. Means unsubstituted phenothiazine is also penetrate the blood-brain barrier and reach to the brain. And the key area which is in this system, only if it is phenothiazine, then R10 is H, and again R2 is H. So if you look for different modification, the first possibility is the in the tricyclic system, is that most of the compound having 6 member 3 rings. Okay, and generally this class of tricyclic compound are able to show the good antipsychotic activity, and especially in this 3-6 member ring, the phenothiazine system is responsible for good antipsychotic activity. But if we change the sulfur by means of oxygen, that is phenoxygen, in which the activity is decreases, or if we replace this sulfur by isoster, that is CH2, then again activity is decreases, and this compound is called 9,10 dihydroacridine. So in both conditions the activity is reduced. Still, if we change with the selenium, again activity is decreasing. Then the another possibility is replacement of the nitrogen. So if we replacing nitrogen by the other group like CH2, then in that conditions activity is eliminated out. But if we replace the nitrogen by bioester olefins, in that condition the resultant compound is thioxanthine. In this thioxanthine derivative are able to retain the activity. Another modification which is possible, that is center 6-member ring can be converted into a smaller ring like 5-member ring, or the bigger ring like 7-member ring. If you convert it into 7-member ring, in that case the resultant compound is dibenzodiazepines, and these dibenzodiazepines are deviate from the antipsychotic activity, but they show the tricycle antidepressant type of activity, or antidepressant activity. And if it is changed with the 5-member ring, then the resultant compound is carbazole. Still, this carbazole deviate from the antipsychotic activity, but they are able to show the antidepressant activity. Means for the optimum activity, there is the centering should be 6-member. If you look for the modifications in the A ring, which is located on the right hand side, if we replace the benzene with pyridine, in this case the 1-azophenothiazine derivative is formed, and that is showing the more potent activity as compared to their counterpart, in which the nitrogen is absent and carbon is present. So phenothiazine is transformed to 1-azophenothiazine derivative, and the drug, which is prothiopendyl, which is having a much more potency as compared to this A ring, if this A ring is having only benzene ring. So still A ring modification is possible with the pyridine type of ring system. Then the second type of modifications which is occur, is all previous modifications we discussed with the ring system, But if we go for the modifications in the form of substitutions on the phenothiazine ring, that is predominantly on the R2 position and R10 positions. So what happened and how this activity is affected if this take place on the 1 position, 3 position, 4 position and the 5th position of the phenothiazine system. So if you look for that, generally on the R2 position, as well as apart from that R2 position which is located on the carbon 2, the substitutions on C1, C2 and C4, generally electron withdrawing group enhance the activity by two effect. The one is pull the electron away from the ring, resulting in a delta positive charge on the ring, and it increase binding of the ring to a electron rich area on the receptor, which is another aromatic ring. So there is the possibility of interaction is induced dipole interactions or charge transfer. So electron withdrawing group is just enhance induced dipole interaction. Apart from that, the pulls the protonated nitrogens of side chain, that is the gamma substituted nitrogens, towards the phenyl ring, providing the proper spacing between the nitrogen and the ring, that is 2 carbon distance. And this bending of side chain is essential for the activity, otherwise if it is straight then is having a lower activity or deviate from the activity. And for comparison of the activity, we are using the chlorpromazine index and SIMSAT chlorpromazine having a as activity index as 1, and for the rest of the phenothiazine compound we take the activity of that compound and divided by the chlorpromazine activity. If the chlorpromazine index is less than 1, then it is less potent than chlorpromazine, and it is more than 1, then it indicates the compound is more potent than chlorpromazines. So we just take the tour of different derivatives of phenothiazines, how their chlorpromazine index appear. So if you look, the key structure is remain phenothiazine ring and R10 substitution in the form of 3 carbon bridge with the terminal dimethyl amino group, and that is R2 is chlorine, especially in case of chlorpromazine. So this is giving the activity RCI, that is 1. And if you look for different substitutions which is take place on the different positions on A ring, it may be 1, 2, 3 or 4 like that. If we replace the chloro by means of hydro, means that is 2 position is unsubstituted, then the compound which is formed, they are having the CI or the chlorpromazine index, that is 0.4, which is less potent. If you look for the another changes, this 2 position is remain unsubstituted, while this chlorine is shifted from 2 to 3 positions, then activity is dramatically decreased, and especially this shifted to the fourth position, then activity is so poor, that is less than 0.08 as compared to chlorpromazine. And if we replace this H with the electron withdrawing group with the lipophilic character, like the trifluoromethyl moiety, this is lipophilic as well as electron withdrawing, then the CI index is improved and it's look like 2.4. And if again this type of features retain but the position is changed, like if we shifted 2 to 3 position or 2 to 4 position, then again activity is decreases. And if we change with somehow polar group, not that much of lipophilic, then activity is also decreases. If you look, it is 0.02, it is 0.025, on second position, third position it is 0.13, and on fourth position is equivalent to 0.4. So this whole thing suggests that out of this 1, 2, 3, 4 position, the 2 position is favorable for the substitutions with electron withdrawing nature and lipophilic character. So if you look for the conclusion from that, the most potent position for the electron withdrawing group is C2, which may help bending the side chain of nitrogen through hydrogen bond to form dopamine like conformation, and by virtue of that they are able to fit in a proper fashion in the pocket of the receptor. If you look for the potency on these different 4 positions, the second position is much favorable as compared to 3, then 4, as, and the poorest is on the 1 position. And just substitution which take place on the C1 has deleterious effect on the antipsychotic activity, means there are the possibility which may interfere with the bending of side chain, as well as if you look for the substitutions at 4 position, that is C4, which may interfere with the sulfur binding to the receptor. This sulfur, I told in the previous slides that AS is acquired a similar behavior as hydroxy group of the dopamine. So they may participate in the hydrogen bond formation, but this substitution, if carried out on the 4th carbon of the phenothiazide ring, which may interfere in the hydrogen bond formations of this S group. Then generally the stronger electron withdrawing moieties are more potent. Some exceptions also there. If we go for more than one substitutions on the ring, means we go for disubstituted, especially on this 1, 2, 3 and 4 position. So in all cases the activity is decreases. If you look for the otherwise substitutions nature, if it is electron withdrawing with lipophilic character, then it show more potent nature of the compound. If we move from less electron withdrawing characters, then the activity is reduces, and ultimately here the activity is less. So this is the sequence or the pattern which affect the activity. So CF3 is the most potent, while you look for hydrogen or hydroxy which is least potent, and chlorine and the thiomethane thiamethyl segment is lies in between. Then if we go for modifications on the sulfur which present on the fifth position in the phenothiazine in the form of monoxo or dioxide forms, then in both cases the sulfur oxide or sulfone pattern is responsible for reduction of activity. Means we can't play with the sulfur. It is quite crucial for the activity because it is take the similar position as hydroxy of the dopamine in the receptor side. So these things might be somehow interfere with the binding patterns, and that's why the activity is decreases. We go for the substitutions on the 10th position, that is nitrogen of the phenothiazine ring, and in these conditions basically there is the substitution nature is quite important, and which are responsible for different type of activity pattern. So generally the 3 carbon chain length is optimum for the activity. Or increase or decreasing the length from this 3 carbon decrease the potency. The 2 side chain, the 2 carbon side chain increase H1 antagonism. The example is phenothiazine, which is H1 antagonist. And if you look for the substitutions on the alpha carbon, means the carbon which is next to N10 nitrogen decrease the activity. Means if you replace the one of the hydrogen of this methylene group by the substitutions like methyl, then activity is decreases. And again the methyl substitutions on the beta carbon, that is this one, if you go for the substitutions, then the dopamine antagonist activity again decrease. That is the example is trimeprazine. Then if we look for the methyl substitutions on the beta carbon, which increase H1 antagonism, and substrate data larger than methyl decrease antihistaminic activity unless they are the part of heterocycle. Like methadilazine, in which it is a part of heterocyclic system. Substitutions on the gamma carbon, it is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon, and this is gamma carbon. If we go for the substitutions on the gamma carbon, decrease dopamine antagonism, but it increase the anticholinergic activity, and also this would be expected to produce less extrapyramidal side effect. And the one of the things, the piperidine derivative fit in this category, where this is the piperidine derivative in which the gamma carbon is substituted by the piperidine ring. An example is thioridazine. Again, there is the possibility is the bridging of side chain with the A ring on the position 1, and in that conditions the antipsychotic activity of phenothiazine reduce significantly. The antipsychotic activity is also called neuroleptic activity. So in that case the activity is significantly reduced. If you look for the different substitutions on the gamma amino group, how they affect the activity, if there is only the dimethyl amino on the gamma position, then the compound is so good antipsychotic activity, but in place of the dimethyl amino, if we change the position of this dimethyl amino from gamma carbon to the beta carbon, then the compounds is showing antihistaminic activity as well as anticholinergic activity. Similarly, on the terminal carbon, if we replace the two of the methyl group by the ethyl group, then the compound showing anti-muscarinic activity. Similarly, the diethyl amino shifted from the gamma carbon to the beta carbon. In that conditions, the compound is showing again the anti-muscarinic activity. So, if we go for modification on the terminal nitrogens and their substitutions in the form of NN-diethyl or NN-dimethyl or from terminal gamma to center beta carbon, then dramatically activity of the phenothiazine ring, a phenothiazine derivative, is changed from antipsychotic to anticholinergic or antihistaminic or anti-muscarinic type of activities. Then we look for the substitutions on the gamma carbon, that are the, according to that, the phenothiazines are subcategorized into three category. One in which the terminal gamma carbon bearing dimethylamino, that is aliphatic one, or terminal gamma carbon bearing piperazine, or terminal gamma carbon bearing the piperidine system. Then how they affect the antipsychotic activity of the phenothiazine. This is the gamma carbon, and here we do the different type of changes. That is terminal gamma carbon means this whole group. This may be dimethylamino or piperazine or the piperidine type of modifications. Then what happened to the activity? So if you look for that, the terminal gamma, if having amino group in the form only secondary amines, means R prime and R prime double prime is only hydrogen, then it is having a very low activity. In these conditions, the activity is not specific one, but it is very low. Similarly, out of this two R group, that is R prime and R double prime, if one is changed with the methyl moiety, then still it show poor or weak activity towards the antipsychotic actions. But if R and R prime is changed with the methyl moiety, then it is predominantly so the potency that is high enough. Then if we change the carbon length on the terminal amino group, means if we change the R or R prime by means of ethyl moiety, then definitely the activity is decreases for the antipsychotic one, but it is increases for antihistaminic and anticholinergic type of things. It's like anti-muscarinic one. And if you look for the change of this terminal amino group by cyclic amines like the piperidine moiety or piperazine moiety or piperazine group, then they retain the activity, or there is the possibility of increase of the activity. They retain, or there is the increase of activity. And similarly, if this dimethyl amino group is replaced by the alicyclic system, in which the 5-member ring is there, like pyrrolidine, which although contain nitrogens, but activity is decreases. Similarly, if we change with the morpholine, which is 6-member, they contain nitrogen at the one side, while the another side they contain oxygen. Again, the activity is decreases, means especially that is neuroleptic activity or the antipsychotic activity. So this type of changes is take place when we go for the modification on the gamma carbon. But if you look for the system like the pyrazines, in which how the activity is changed, this is the pyrazine, in which the two nitrogens are there and they are on the 1 and 4th position in the alicyclic systems. And this sign suggested that the whole thing is remain same, only the changes occur from this area. So this NRR shifted from N and in this type of things. So in that case, the activity is optimum, and para substitutions are not say directly in place of para. You can say 4 nitrogen is better than no nitrogen on the 4th positions. Like that, the piperazine is showing better activity over the piperidine, because in that piperazine on the 4th place there is the nitrogen, but in this there is no nitrogen. So they are showing better activity in case of piperazine, and in case of piperidine the poor activity is there. If you go for further substitutions in the piperazine ring, then there is the possibility on the 4th place where we can move for further substitutions, and there may be a substitutions like the hydroxyethyl, means CH2 CH2OH, or methyl, where only we can incorporate the CH3 with these 4 nitrogen, or unsubstituted, means there is only hydrogen. In that case, the activity sequence towards the neuroleptic is methyl is lie in between in the activity sequence, and the hydroxyethyl for the optimum activity. When we go for the hydrogen, it is less potent in the congeners series. Again, if the hydroxy group is there, then there is the possibility of esterification. And if we go for esterification of this hydroxy group with carboxylic derivative, then the shelf life is increased, means the duration of action is enhanced if it is having the heptanoic acid ester. Then the compound is called flufenazine enanthate, and this flufenazine enanthate is having a activity of 1 to 2 week over a flufenazine, which is having a very less duration of action as compared to that ester analogs. Then there is the another possibility is that if we go for substitutions like phenyl or para-aminophenyl ether or esterification of long chain fatty acid, then the overall activity is increased on that piperazine and for nitrogen. Similarly, if a piperazine content drug, the phenothiazine analog series are the most potent, means they are having a highest potency if you compare for these terminal gamma terminal substitutions. And if you compare the congeners of these gamma substrate analogs, then flufenazine is having a highest potency as compared to trifluoropromazines, when which we have the gamma terminal is NN dimethylamino, and the thioradazine, in which the gamma terminal is piperidine, methyl piperidine type of system 2 methyl piperidinal system, and the rest of the things is quite same. So these are the sequence of activity of this gamma substitution and how they affect the pattern of activity. Then if we go for the further substitutions pattern check, then there is the, in case of piperidine, the two possible substitutions are there, the one piperidine type of substitutions and two piperidine type of substitutions. In one piperidine, the nitrogen which is present in the piperidine ring is directly connected to the terminal gamma terminal segment, and in case of 2-piperidine, the second position or second carbon of the piperidine ring is connected with the gamma terminal, and this gamma carbon branching lowering T2 affinity like the 2-piperidine, and they have the lowest potency in the all three class, that is piperazine, dimethylamino or the piperidine. And example is thioridazine, where the two piperidinal substitutions are there, and they are showing somehow more anticholinergic action as compared to the antipsychotic action, as well as there is the possibility of breathing of the terminal one, and in that conditions, if the one piperidine systems are there like this, and the ring is having a breeze, means that piperidine ring is converted to bicyclosystem, then in that conditions they retain the neuroleptic potency. Then if you look for the potency of the different phenothiazine derivative, then what is the effect of this gamma terminal substitutions. So if you look for the potency at D2 receptor as antipsychotic activity or neuroleptic activity, then the rank for the most potent to least potent piperazine analogs are quite potent as compared to your dimethyl amino substitutions. And if you look for further down, then the piperidine substituted derivative, and the sequence in case of anticholinergic, the sequence is somehow just reverse. The piperidine system is having a much high potency as compared to the dimethylamino and as compared to the piperazine. If we further check the effect on other receptor, especially the alpha adrenergic receptor antagonism, then aliphatic sequent having a more alpha adrenergic receptor antagonist activity as compared to piperidine, and piperidine is having a somehow more as compared to piperazine. And if you look for sedation, the piperidine is having a highest sedation, then aliphatic substitution, that is dimethylamino, having a medium sedation, and piperazine is having a least sedation. And if you look for extrapyramidal side effect, the piperazines are having a somehow more side effect as compared to aliphatic substitutions as compared to piperidine substitutions, because this piperidine is having the sequence of activity in some different patterns as compared to piperazines. So we come to the SAR summary, that is how the factors affecting by virtue of different substitutions. This is the slides which cover all the effect which take place on a different locations, like the 3 position if we substituted by means of electron withdrawing group, which improve the activity if substrate is not present on the second position. If you look for 1 or 4 substitutions, then definitely the antipsychotic activity is decreases on position 1. It is dramatically changed as compared to position 4, and definitely unsubstituted phenothiazines have big antipsychotic if there is no substitutions is present on this position, but this thing is retained, then they are having a big antipsychotic activity. If you look for the second position, generally it is best for the improving neuroleptic activity or enhancing antipsychotic activity. By the nature of substitutions at this position is favored through electron withdrawing group with lipophilic characters. Similarly, if you look for the sulfur, if it is undergo for oxidation, monoxide or the sulfone type of things, then activity is decreases. If you go for the ring modification, 7 member or 5 member, then again the antipsychotic activity is decreases, but they are able to show the antidepressant action. If you look for the chain linker length, the 3 carbon length is optimum for antipsychotic activity. If we deviate from that, then the activity is decreases or nature is changed from the antipsychotic to anticholinergic. If we go the substitution on alpha or beta positions, then again the activity is decreases. Similarly, if we look for the terminal changes, that is a gamma terminal in the form of amines, it may be the alicyclic amines or it may be aliphatic amines. In case of alicyclic amines, piperazine is to the optimum effect as compared to aliphatic or as compared to the piperidine. But if we go for the change by means of morpholine, then activity is decreases. And if we further change the substitutions on N4 nitrogen of the piperazine, the activity is enhanced. And if we go for esterification of the 4 substituted piperazine derivative, then the duration of action is also increases. And we come to the end of this. It is thanks. If you have any query, any question regarding the structure activity relationship of phenothiazines, then you can ask to me. Again, thanks to all of you for patiently listening the session. Thanks.